Hello. Today I'm going to speak to you about perspective. Someone did something to me, it's actually a few weeks ago now, and the way that I perceived it, well, actually I sat with myself afterwards and thought about it, and what I realised was that how I was experiencing it might not necessarily be how it was intended. And that got me to thinking about all sorts of things, so I decided to share it with you. There's a wonderful saying that when we change how we see things, the things that we see changes. And that's really, to me, the essence of, I suppose, creation in life and power and all sorts of things, is that we can choose to experience the life that we experience through choice. We don't have to just react from our programs. And this reminded me of an incident a number of years ago now. Somebody I used to spend time driving with, and I don't know if it was naive, I suppose, I just assumed most people experience driving the way I do. And that if, in the course of driving, somebody maybe cuts you up or they brake suddenly, that most of those instances are just an accident. It's a sort of, the humanness of us being human. We can't always be perfect and people make mistakes. But this person who I spent a bit of time with had a completely different attitude. When somebody cut them up or braked or did something silly, they thought they were doing it specifically to antagonise them. And it made me realise that our experience of driving was two completely different experiences. Not because different things happened to him and me, but they were different because of where we were coming from and what we saw when we were driving, or how we interpreted what we saw when we were driving. And that's really what I want to share to you, is that so many things happen in life, but it's the meaning that we give those things that creates the experience we have of them. And that you can change. We don't think that we have the choice to change that, but we can. We can sit down and ask ourselves, is this really what this means? Am I seeing the truth of this? Is there another way that this can be interpreted? And I hope that by sharing this with you, that maybe it'll give you just something to think about, so that next time someone upsets you or does something to irritate you, you can maybe take a step back and say, maybe they didn't really mean what I'm thinking they meant. Maybe I should take a step back and see if there's any other way they could have meant what I'm interpreting. I hope you have a stunning week, and I will speak to you again soon. And lots of love. Bye-bye.